University Pirates. Respect the H.
Hey, Pirate fans. Game day. Respect the H. Sky 4. It's our Hampton Pirates taking on Presbyterian College today, 1 o'clock, Armstrong Stadium. This particular show is going to be geared to homecoming review. What a great homecoming we had last week, and our Pirates won 56-6 over Virginia University of Lynchburg. We have a lot to talk about. We have a segment which we're going to call Game Day and Play-by-Play. We're going to take everybody through the whole game day experience. Richie Somerville will give the show, halftime, and then the final show, and then we'll close out with looking at people in Lot 11, the tailgating capital of the world. We'll also have a segment on our $1 Million campaign. Mr. Jermaine Washington will talk about that. We'll talk about some of the other great things that are going on in Pirate Athletics, as well as a special guest to give their view on our homecoming experience. Again, it's game day. Our Hampton Pirates are taking on Presbyterian College. Sky 4, Respect the H, homecoming review.
Surrounded on 3 sides by water, Hampton University is one of the most beautiful university settings you'll find anywhere. From our world-class research centers to our dedication to the arts and our athletic programs where we build leaders and champions, we challenge our students to excel at the highest level. At Hampton, we've launched satellites that will better predict the weather. The Hampton University Proton Therapy Institute Cancer Treatment Center is easing human misery and saving lives. Hampton University faculty, staff, and students are making a difference in the global community through service and science.
Let's go! Hey, Rob! Hey, Rob! What's out here? Academics first, though.
Lynchburg won the toss. Let's defer to the second half. And what we see is first half kick. Take it. That boy got on the gold number. Your Hampton University.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line for the Pirates, and they throw a pass complete, and that is Jadakiss Bonds on the near sidelines. He's going to slide out.
No problem.
Shy McKenzie skips into the end zone. Touchdown. Pirates.
Oh!
Fumble recovered by
Reaching around for it, the ball was loose. Who has it? I think Hampton got it, and here coming back the other way, number 29, Donald Smith, 10, 20, 30, almost knocked out of bounds, and he stayed in bounds. He got up about midfield, but it's Hampton football, and they preserve the first quarter shutout.
Wow.
Award recipient Dr. Barbara Inman. These individuals are this year's top 40 young alumni of Hampton University and also exceptional leaders who are achieving great success in their professional and personal endeavors. These honors are given annually to individuals that are leading the way.
Tempo, y'all boys.
Whoa. NBA on red. Ready? Go. Let's go. Back up.
Watt gets the snap on 1st and goal. Will throw to the end zone for Paul. Turns, makes a great catch. Touchdown, Marcel Paul.
Evan Lomax is in to attempt the point after.
A junior psychology major hailing from Prince George's County, Maryland, Disaster. Miss Jackson is a senior strategic communications major from Lithonia, Georgia. Her platform for the year is titled Stay. Student taking arts grow educationally. Miss Jackson plans to be very
and friends. My name is Carmen Mahoney Jackson, a senior strategic communications major from Lithonia, Georgia. And I am your 62nd Miss Hampton University. There you are! I would like to welcome you all to Hampton University's homecoming at our home by the sea. And I hope that you guys are hoping a wonderful and amazing time at our school.
Time to thank today's honoree for their dedication and service. Please give Mr. Dickinson a big pirate round of applause.
Third down. Incomplete pass.
Keeper, touchdown. That's the end of this competition. How about some noise for your Pirates?
Hard work, a love for the game, is mandatory down here. Sacrifice, a desire to be great, lives down here. Excellence, the will to compete, persists down here. This is the Big South, where winners are made.
Are my best days. Sunlight is only temporary. Laughs and smiles that provide moments of happiness get sucked out of me with sappiness. I do love my life, but I wish I could say life was good, but I can't. And it doesn't matter whether my stance is a hand in the air on 2 feet or being silent on a knee. This country doesn't love me.
I don't wanna meet you nowhere, no. I don't want none of your time. Am I not all the things you need me to be? Yeah, you play these games as if you didn't want me to be your babe.
I'm just trying, yeah, to make my mind. Cause I don't know if I'ma miss you. But if I do, there will be issues, yeah. So help me find my peace of mind. Cause all the shit that we done been through, yeah, it's only you I'm trying to get to, yeah. Yeah, thank y'all so much.
Okay. All right. Sound pretty good.
So, how do y'all feel about winning the Hampton Got Talent sponsored by Pepsi and Essence?
I feel ecstatic. It's honestly surreal. It just goes to show you how good God is. And He's great. He's an on-time God. And there's nothing more I could have asked for.
I just want to thank everybody at HU. Thank Heather, follow her. Shout out to my boy DeAndre. He's not here right now, but without him, yeah, that's what's up.
Let's go.
I was diagnosed with cancer of the left breast. I was never given the option of proton therapy. Fortunately for me, my sister had just toured the facility at the Hampton University Proton Therapy Institute. The beam was able to target my tumor precisely without affecting my heart or lungs. After treatment, I'm living my best life.
Live your life. Let the Hampton University Proton Therapy Institute fight your cancer.
Hello, Pirate fans. We're here today with our special guest, Mr. Jermaine Washington, Director of Athletic Development in Hampton Nation. Mr. Washington, welcome.
Oh, thank you very much. Happy to be here.
Great. Listen, we had a phenomenal homecoming this year, 2019, HUHC 19, and we understand that the Hampton Nation Golf Tournament was quite a success. Tell us a little bit about what the day entailed.
Oh, absolutely. It was a phenomenal day. Excellent. The environment was good. We were blessed to have a great weather day.
Yes,
so that
it
was
was
good.
gorgeous outside.
So that was good. But just overall, it was just a wonderful atmosphere. People came out, really enjoyed themselves. A lot of classmates. Absolutely. From what I understand, the numbers was in the upper echelons of 70s, low 80s. They say it was about the largest golf tournament we had so far, which is great.
Some young and some old.
Absolutely.
So that was nice.
Great.
A lot of ladies this year in the tournament representing.
Yes, they did. They represented very well. It was a great mixture, as you just mentioned. People
How
came
about
out.
some winners?
Oh,
who
yes.
were the winners of the day?
But it was just good. The fellowships was great. The winners, we had two young ladies. One won the longest shot, and another one got the closest to the pin. That did very, very well out there on the course.
Did I see Coach Dennis Nelson out there?
You did,
Golf
yeah,
coach.
absolutely.
Right.
I about to say our golf coach here at HU actually paired up and played with actually one of our sponsors, which was Dotronics.
Yes.
They actually they came in second place for their foursome. They did a really good job. Charlie and them guys in Dotronics. Pepsi did a phenomenal job with coming out there sponsoring us this year, and one of their teammates, actually one of the people that Pepsi sponsored, the woman, she did win. She did win out there. So we had some great turnouts. Casey BMW did a wonderful job with coming out there supporting us this year. But
you had some pretty solid, saw a lot of sponsors out there.
Yeah, they came
we
out.
appreciate all the sponsorships in athletics.
And it was just a phenomenal job. I mean, people went out there, like I said, enjoyed themselves. Everyone participated well, and we started out our shotgun was at 8:30, and people wasn't leaving until about 3 p.m. But they went out there and did a whole 18 holes, and they really loved their golf shirts that they received. It was a great job.
How does the golf tournament fit into the $1 million athletic campaign? Just give us a little brief update on how the campaign is running and what the contributions are going toward this year.
Oh, absolutely. So the golf tournament was just on the surface, just giving everybody to come out and understand what we're trying to do for our student athletes here, and everything that we are raising money for is for our student athletes. So the initiative for the $1 million campaign is for our student athletes, of course, and it's for some infrastructure and for some things that we're trying to get on board with, so we can be on the same playing field with our local universities that we in our conference now in the Big South.
So you're looking for stadium upgrades and locker rooms. I've looked at some of the initiatives that are in place.
Absolutely. So a few things that we're trying to really own down on, and trying to get some lights for the softball stadium, so we can have some night games, and ESPN can get some of that footage. We're trying to get some upgraded in the locker rooms, enhancing our training facility. We're trying to do that. We're trying to go ahead and the weight room. We're trying to go ahead and get that all taken care of. We have 19 varsity sports here at Hampton University, so of course we want to make sure that we're on the same playing field, but just making sure everybody have enough room to really do well in what they do and be successful in the sport that they're in.
So also, I can't end the show without mentioning that homecoming tailgate. My goodness. We're already getting phone calls for 2020.
Absolutely.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure you are. I know I have as well. Yeah,
well, we will show the viewers during this portion of the show some pictures from that homecoming tailgate, because it was a total takeover.
Yes, it was. And it was phenomenal. I mean, we had the lovely, like I said, Pepsi came over and kind of went on top of the tailgate that we had down here, the mobile tailgate, that I actually had a
so
brief
who were the winners
with.
of the tailgate? I know there were some clear-cut, above and beyond winners of that tailgate.
I don't want to be too biased, but I mean, my guy Keith Leapart and the Kappa guys put a really, really good show on with the mobile tailgate. They had flat screen TVs.
The Kappa Alpha Psi, Beta Chi, 20-year alumni, right? 25th year.
25th year alumni. They did an excellent job. They did an excellent job.
The vendors were phenomenal. We had awesome vendors. A lot of money was spent. A lot of money was made this year at homecoming.
Absolutely.
And thank you so much for being on the show with us today. And we'll look forward to the update in the near future.
Oh, I appreciate you. Thanks for having me. Thank you.
We're back with Respect the H, and we have with us now Dr. Thomas Jones, Director of Hampton University Bands. Thanks for being here with us today, Doc.
Thank you, Pam. Good to be here.
And congratulations on the Honda Battle of the Bands.
Thanks, appreciate it.
We're real excited, you know.
Yeah.
Atlanta's home for me, so I can't wait to come and watch you all perform.
They are calling it Hampton University Homecoming Part 2.
Yeah, I believe that. And we're still recovering from Part 1. So hopefully by January, what's the date on that, Dr. Jones?
January 25th. It's a Saturday.
Okay, so Saturday, January 25th, our band will be traveling down to Atlanta, Georgia to perform. And go ahead and tell our fans a little bit more about the performance.
Yeah, so the Honda Battle of the Bands is an invitation-only showcase. So the top HBCU bands are selected, the top 8 actually, and the process is by voting and by committee selection. So we engaged in a campaign to garner some votes amongst campus, amongst alumni, amongst all our supporters, and based off of those votes, we were selected as one of the 8 bands to perform.
That's awesome. Well, congratulations again, and I look forward to being there.
Thank you.
So tell us about Homecoming. What was Homecoming like this year? And I understand you all had a huge fundraiser. How did that go?
Yeah, so Homecoming on my end is really hectic because it involves a lot of logistics, a lot of planning, and with so many alumni coming in, we had our hands full pretty much. We had Ebony Fire alumni come in because it was their anniversary, and we had about 50 to 60 Ebony Fire alumni come to participate with the alumni band. We kicked off our Marching to Millions fundraiser campaign, which is aimed at supplementing our operating budget to cover things like travel, uniforms, instruments, scholarships, of course, and to really help us be the best we can be to support our teams when we go out there and hit the field.
That's great. So how did you do Friday night at the fundraiser reception?
Well, our alumni donated a little over $10,000 to us.
Oh, awesome,
Mm-hmm.
awesome.
Yeah.
All right. Did you have any special guests or any other, did you speak to the fans and the alumni base that evening?
Yeah, we talked to them about the campaign. We want each section in the band to participate in a giving challenge per section, and we had some of our university officials who are from the Office of Development helping us, and they were out there, kind of talking their points and everything. Yep.
All righty. So your campaign changed from marching to 1 million to now it's marching to what millions.
Yes.
Obviously, you have a lot of operating expenses to cover.
Yes.
You're going to Atlanta in January for the Honda Battle of the Bands. Where else are you performing? Where else are the dollars going? What other trips do you have coming up?
Yeah, so in January, for New Year's Day, we're going to Rome, Italy.
Wow, so Rome is before the Honda Battle of the Bands.
That is correct.
Right.
That is correct. Yeah, and then next Thanksgiving, we are going to the Macy's Parade in New York City.
All right. Well, congratulations again on all those wonderful performances that you have coming up.
Thank you.
And if your fans and family members and alumni want to donate, they have plenty of time because the campaign is going to be running a long time. So do you know the number for the text? Do you have a text to donate campaign?
Yes, you can either text FORCE to 77948, or you can donate through the university website as well. We encourage alumni to donate through the university website because alumni can get credit for that. Yes.
That's right. All right. Well, thank you so much for being with us today, Dr. Jones. I'm looking forward to the next segment. I'm sure that we'll be seeing you out on the field. Go Marching Force.
calling all military personnel. Hampton Pirates football takes on the Presbyterian Blue Hose Saturday, November 2nd. It's Military Appreciation Day, honoring active and retired military. Tickets just $20 for military families of 4, E8 and below, along with uniformed service members are free with military ID. Come early for the exciting pregame show. Adult zone for ages 21 and up opens at noon, and enjoy the thrilling halftime performance featuring the Marching Force. It's a Big South Conference matchup. Hampton versus Presbyterian College. Kickoff at 2 p.m. Saturday, November 2nd at Hampton University Armstrong Stadium. Call now or visit HamptonPirates.com for tickets.
Hey, Pirate fans, welcome back to Respect to H. It's Sky 4. It's game day. Our Hampton Pirates are taking on Presbyterian College here at 1 p.m. Armstrong Stadium. Hey, I want to thank everybody for all of their help, the sponsors, including our Hampton University staff, for putting on a wonderful homecoming. 15,100 strong here for homecoming, as well as our new and improved Booker T. Washington tailgate area, and sponsored by our Essence Pepsi concert, which was a great series, and everybody was happy. So we'll be back next week here on Respect to H, Sky 4, Game Day.